Yo, what up, though? We got a rematch, man. The Pittsburgh Steelers are traveling to Baltimore this week, man. Last time they met up, the Pittsburgh Steelers won in Pittsburgh by all field goals. They beat the Baltimore Ravens by all field goals, and the Ravens scored a damn touchdown. But this week coming up, it might be a little different, man, because George Pickens is not playing for the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. And the way the Pittsburgh Steelers offense looked the last week against the Eagles, man, the Pittsburgh Steelers did not have no type of pass game last week without George Pickens, man. And that might be a problem this week against the Baltimore Ravens, man. Last time the Ravens and the Steelers played, George Pickens had 8 receptions for 89 receiving yards, man. And I also want to say he messed up on 2 touchdown catches in the end zone too, though. But George Pickens had a big day against the Baltimore Ravens, man. But he won't be playing this week. They will be shorthanded at the wide receiver spot. So the Pittsburgh Steelers is in a tough spot right now, man. Because after the Baltimore Ravens, the Pittsburgh Steelers got the Kansas City Chiefs on Christmas. In the last game of the season, they got the Cincinnati Bengals, man. And the Baltimore Ravens got the Pittsburgh Steelers, Houston, and Cleveland. If Baltimore beat the Pittsburgh Steelers this Saturday, I feel like the Baltimore Ravens will win the AFC North, man. But the Baltimore Ravens going to have to come out and play, man. They will have to score more than one damn touchdown. And they can't let the Pittsburgh Steelers beat them by all field goals, man. It's going to be a tough game because they always play each other tough. And the Pittsburgh Steelers still got good defense, though. But it's just that offense side of the ball for me, man. Like Najee Harris did have 63 rushing yards last time they played. But Russell Wilson did damage in the air with George Pickens. And there will be no George Pickens this weekend for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So I kind of feel like that's where the Baltimore Ravens got their edge, man. And the Baltimore Ravens need to win this football game, man. If the Baltimore Ravens lose to the Pittsburgh Steelers again, it's a good chance they will not win the AFC North, man. The Pittsburgh Steelers will win the AFC North. But if the Baltimore Ravens do win against the Pittsburgh Steelers, I think the Baltimore Ravens can win now and win the AFC North just because their schedule is way lighter than the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. But this is a big game for Lamar Jackson and for the rest of the Baltimore Ravens, man. The Pittsburgh Steelers been playing good football, but the wheels falling off the Pittsburgh Steelers right now. Like, not like George Pickens is gone for multiple weeks. You just lost to Philly last week, and you might lose to Baltimore. Them back-to-back losses. Then you got to turn around and play Kansas City on Christmas, and you got to close out with the Cincinnati Bengals, man. That's tough right there. And the Pittsburgh Steelers were playing good football. The Pittsburgh Steelers, man, might lose or they might close out the season with all fucking losses for real, man. They might lose to the Baltimore Ravens. They could lose to the Kansas City Chiefs, depending on what's going on with Patrick Mahomes. And the Cincinnati Bengals still a little raggedy team that ain't going away. So it's gonna be tough for the Pittsburgh Steelers, man, especially if they fall to the Baltimore Ravens, though. But overall, though, it should be a good game. Lamar Jackson is going to have to play turnover-free football, man. Last time they played, he threw a crucial interception, man. He only had 207 passing yards, and he only ran for 46 rushing yards. Lamar Jackson is going to have to run the ball more against the Pittsburgh Steelers defense, man. And Isaiah Likely, he showed up last time they played. We would like to see more out of Zay Flower and Rashad Bateman, but I don't understand why Lamar Jackson, last time they played, he was throwing the ball to Nelson Aguilar on crucial downs. I don't get that. Like on third down and money plays, you should be throwing the ball to either Zay Flower, Rashad Bateman, Mark Andrew, or your other tight end Likely. Why are you throwing the ball to Nelson Aguilar? I don't get that from the Baltimore Ravens, man. But this is gonna be a good game Saturday, man. The Baltimore Ravens really need this game like bad. And the Pittsburgh Steelers really need the Pittsburgh Steelers, I feel like, need the game more than the Baltimore Ravens, just because the Pittsburgh Steelers schedule is way tougher than the Baltimore Ravens. But y'all let me know, man. Will the Baltimore Ravens beat the Pittsburgh Steelers, and will they take control of the AFC North and win the AFC North? This is gonna be a good game on Saturday, man. I want to see. I can't wait to see how this is gonna play out, man.